a while. Thanks for coming back out. And I will just jump straight into the recap. So, giants. Party first encountered some hill giants on their way to Golden Fields and lost 2 companions before they managed to escape over a rope bridge. Their second encounter went markedly better as the party and their allies rebuffed a nighttime invasion of Golden Fields, leaving 1 hill giant dead within the walls and a second lying unconscious just outside. 1 voice was absent from the cheering, though. What remains of the vivacious halfling bard Orin lay tangled in the battered branches of Lithilus, the awakened tree. The solemn silence is broken as a crowd led by the abbot comes into sight of the walls. So let's bring these guys.
So, a quick aside before we actually start. I just got 2 friend requests on Facebook, right? One's called Gregory Caesar, which is a man's name. One's called Ricardo Delamore, which is a man's name. Both have pictures of females. And then when you click on it, it's, what the hell is this? And it's a blogspot link that looks very fake. And the other one is like, I'm looking for a husband. I'm like, questionable.
All right. So, you guys see over here to the left, you're kind of a small collection of people have kind of rushed in from the west, and they're going to run up and suddenly see 1 armed goblin and 1 unarmed goblin, and immediately rush forward to attack.
Wait, is Nick not here today?
Nick is not here today.
Okay.
He's on a women's march.
What?
I'm not
He's driving women to a women's march. He's not on a women's march.
Okay.
I forgot my situation here. Am I like under the ogre?
No.
Were you on him? Wait,
No,
Wait, I thought we were all still up on the wall.
Some of you are up on the wall.
Yeah, some of us are.
So I thought we were going to jump off the wall and finish off the giant.
You can fly.
You're all
can I still fly?
featherfalled still. Yeah, like a bunch of us are featherfalled still, and one's flying.
I don't want to test that because it's been a while. I don't want to jump off the wall and then realize I don't have it.
I am
Okay.
perfectly fine sitting on the wall.
I'll get this started. I'd shout over to Tierhan, sorry. Yo, they're gonna kill your little minions. You wanna stop them?
We'd have to fight them, right?
You could just tell them, they're on our side.
Yeah, they're friendly.
There's one alive here still as well. Look at
Use
this.
air quotes.
That's unconscious, right?
Yeah.
Those are
Yeah.
the ones that you put to sleep, and
Yeah,
there's
he's
one
alive
still. He is alive.
Another
Oh
minion.
god, how do I control... Sorry, I coughed. How do I control myself again? Oh, like that. Okay, so... Let's go over here and say hello.
Careful! It's armed!
I mean, that's pretty racist. I'm a dragon.
No, behind you! And then it throws its spear.
Wow.
Oh, God.
I will jump in front of that spear.
It was a critical hit.
Wow. Well, okay. With my 15 HP.
You take 9 damage.
Ow. That was pretty unnecessary. Fuck. What am I on then? 6.
You see
Please
Vito and
don't throw
Ford-
spears.
both of them kind of jump over the walls. Ah! Help!
Can I like crawl out of these ogre guts and be like, everyone standing defended the town. Abbott,
Where are
you
you?
have to
You're-
help Orin.
Please don't
The
throw
abbot-
another spear. That would be rude.
All right. Tyrion makes a persuasion. The abbot is actually going to run past with one of the guards to kind of survey the scene, and that's who you're talking to, Nim?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, fuck me. Got a 20 and a 1 first 2 rolls of the game.
Nice.
Yeah. these scouts are basically gonna ignore you, and they're gonna run off to the side. Both of them are
Yeah.
gonna take.
And they're in a line.
No, they're they are, yeah.
Okay. I will tell them to stop and let the lightning crackle around the edges of my mouth.
One takes a look at you and basically goes for a grapple on you, while the other moves forward still. Make a strength roll or a dex roll.
I need to pop out this character sheet so I don't have to keep fucking closing and opening it. A strength what?
Strength or athletics or acrobatics. Oh god, I just got
Spell
rid
sheets
of
have
the.
been updated.
Oh, Jesus. Woof woof.
Hi.
Hello.
One moment, please. All right, the beast has been assuaged. That actually is enough to break. They rolled terribly. So they do
And
not
the lightning
manage
is
to
still
grab you.
crackling.
Yeah, lightning is crackling, but the other one still takes a step forward.
Hmm. I will take another step this way and shout a warning. Don't touch them. And the lightning is still obviously flying around, crackling around. It should look quite fearsome.
Can I?
There's the priest. Okay, yeah, I got rid of. He disappeared for a second.
No.
Let's just finish up this. Make an intimidation.
For fuck's sake. Rick.
Yeah, no. So this one is going to reach out with its short sword and attack Beto. Misses and hits. And Beto takes a. Ooh. Beto's kind of cowering down. I mean, he has his sword out, but he's kind of holding it very shakily and gets slashed across the chest and instantly drops to the ground.
I'm missing things. Okay, I'm.
Well, actually, sorry, that was Flick, not Beto.
Can I jump up yet?
Hold on one sec, sorry.
Oh yeah, Hugh's still flying, isn't he?
Jesus Christ.
What was that, Nim?
When can I get up?
Yeah, no. You're sorry. I'm trying to multitask. So we're gonna take a quick break from Tyrion and the scouts. While that's happening, the abbot does run over to you. So you got out, like you kind of squeezed yourself out, or what?
Well, yeah, I jumped up and I was gonna run and interact in this thing with Tyrion.
Oh, okay.
And,
I thought you were shouting out to the abbot to help Orin.
Well, I was, and then the abbot came over here, and then they started going after our goblins.
I mean, are they really yours? Do you have ownership? Okay, so
Yes.
yeah, you're more than welcome to go over and jump over and help out Tyrion. Anybody that is flying / on the ground.
You may take our land,
Nope.
but you'll never take our gobos!
All right, a flying dwarf streaks over. Are you doing anything? You're just flying over? You're
Land in
shouting?
the classic one knee down, like sprinter pose, one fist in the ground, like the
Oh,
power-
the hero
yeah.
landing.
Like
Yeah, it's a
Thor.
hero landing. All right. Give me a. Let's do an
They get to
acrobatics
veto.
roll for the landing. All right, and give an intimidation roll with advantage. All right, hold on one sec. Sammy. Yeah, I know. she hears something. Both of these scouts kind of like pay attention to you. This one steps back hurriedly. Its blade's still a little wet from the blood. And as you look down, you see that Beto's eyes are like, you just see the whites of his eyes. He is not looking very
I thought you
good.
said it was Flick.
No. It was because Beto's the one that's armed, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah, Beto's the one that you like and armed. Flick
Which one
is
do
his
you
mate.
like more, Tyrion?
I like both of them.
Wow.
They're our friends. We shouldn't be choosing favorites. Don't choose favorites between you guys.
You tell us.
I'd like to shout, stop attacking the defenders of the town! You cowards, you don't know what's going on here! And then I like to administer first aid on Beto.
Okay.
Make
Make
first
a
aid?
persuasion with advantage because they're very intimidated.
I'm just spinning around in circles here, just toward
I will
them.
move here, just in case. Does lightning breath improve as you level up, by the way? I don't actually
It
know.
should. Nim, you're making a persuasion, right? Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, just trying
Okay.
to find it.
Yep. All right. They stand down. This scout looks confused as to why we're helping out the goblins, but the immediate crisis appears to have been averted.
I flutter down the walls slowly because
I'm pretty
can't
sure
fly.
everyone is still featherfalled, by the way, that climbed up.
Is that
It's
common
a
to
ten-
or anything like that?
It's a
Like-
no, it's a 10-minute duration.
Oh, okay. Yeah, everyone should still be featherfalled. And you were doing what, Nim? You were trying to make a medicine check to stabilize?
Yeah.
Go for it. All right. Be bringing him up to, what is it, 1 hit point, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it goes up to 1 hit point.
Still unconscious, but yeah, you managed to kind of staunch the bleeding. The abbot, is just kind of wandering around, just looking at all of the carnage. Kind of peers over your shoulder, goes, I approve of the stitching, but I don't know about on a goblin.
What is this token for this abbot, by the way?
Looks like a demon.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a priest.
I thought
It's
it was like
got
a
a giant
succubus.
sword on his back.
Yeah, well, okay. All right.
I mean, sure, it works.
Seems like a paladin, like at a lava pit, maybe casting a healing spell.
I think Miros needs to roll to climb down the tree, by the way. I don't think I featherfalled him.
Hello, I'm holy.
Yeah.
What? Oh, you changed it.
No, or Miros is just gonna kind of stand over and lean. He's like,
I'm pretty sure I control Miros, but it's fine.
oh, you did control Miros.
Yeah.
He's mine now.
I love that guy. He's so dumb.
And Nandar, did you give Nandar Featherfall? Do you remember?
Probably not. I
No.
don't, is that one of the guys we don't like? I don't remember.
Yes.
No, he was the gatehouse guy. You're thinking of oh
Look,
shit.
there's only a few NPCs we actually like here. One of
There
them's dead in pieces against a tree.
There's that one dude. He fought and wrecked.
Yeah, that's not this guy.
Yeah. This
Yep.
guy is the letter we delivered to him.
Exactly.
heir
He makes
to
his way
Nightstone.
down to the abbot, salutes him with his bloodied sword, and says the immediate danger seems to be over, but we need to talk.
Like, we need to talk, or him and the abbot?
No,
need
him,
to talk?
the abbot. So you guys are all kind of standing around. The abbot looks
Can we ask the abbot to heal us?
very confused.
Which one's the abbot? I'm just
Yeah,
gonna push.
man.
I'm gonna barge past this nerd here and then walk over. Say, Abbot, I need healing. One of your guys stabbed me.
Oh, yes, Yes, of course.
Oops.
John's playing with his dice.
You got
But very nice
7
dice.
hit points.
I mean, that's not full. But it's
You know,
fine.
so his hands crackle with some green energy as he touches you, but like nice green energy, not toxic, ugly green energy.
So, okay, I'll
alright.
save that story for later, actually, because it's not appropriate right now. Carry on.
So are you guys just gonna stand around and kind of
Let's
watch
gather
them
up
talk?
everyone and leave. I'm gonna pick up Beto and cradle him,
okay?
and then I'm gonna say, let's just get the fuck out of here. These
I'm
people
gonna
don't interest me
have
really.
a wee quick
Well-
run over here and take this ogre's head for my collection.
Well, I like to say, I want to say, these two, these two are part of our group, and they defended the town against these others. In fact, they were watching guard over that unconscious goblin over there. They helped defend your town.
Nandar looks around and he says, they, you know, as odd as it sounds, they are telling the truth. They admitted the goblins under their protection earlier today.
I mean, it's fine. You can all be racist as much as you want. We're just gonna leave.
Yeah. Abbott, sir. Question 1. Is Brother Maynard here somewhere? Did he come with you? Did you find him?
You know, we should go check what happened to the gatehouse that should have, or not the gatehouse, the watchtower that should have
Alarmed the...
seen this attack coming. I mean, we got a very late warning. It's just over here to the north, and
Maybe if your guards were,
kind of
were
waves at the
less
rest of
busy
the
being
guards and
racist.
says, "Secure the area while we go investigate."
What about Oren?
Oren, what would Oren be doing here? He's at the tavern.
He's that boy.
Don't go near the tree.
Yeah. So he
Oh.
says, "Abbott, you should see this." And he walks him over to Liferless, who is just kind of leaning up against the wall.
Hey,
And,
leave the trees alone.
It's not really recognizable what's left of Oren. The Abbott goes,
No.
"Oh. Well, yes, that does look like it's probably his hand. Those are the rings that he used to wear. And,
You can revive him, right?
no.
Um,
Not in this state, no.
What?
I give...
Well, there are magics to bring somebody back to life, but...
I'll look at you and I'll say, well, looks like we've got a new quest.
We won't be reviving him with magic, I think.
good
I take
God.
out 3 gold pieces and give it to Abbott and say,
Hey! Stop giving him gold!
this is for Oren's funeral. Make him a nice tombstone. Say something, he died bravely in the defense of the city or something.
Did he really?
Yes. He was on the front lines, together shoulder to shoulder next to Hugh. One would say shoulder on top of shoulder with Hugh.
I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility to bring him back, but there's not much left of him. You see, this is, I mean, it's expensive, and there are people that could do this, but usually they need more. And
Yes.
Liferless kind of opens his eyes and says, "Well, there wasn't much of me, but I was brought to life by the druid."
Lifeless, yeah, I'm a new best friend. Let's find this druid. Where did you find this druid, Lifeless?
"Oh, the Abbot knows the druid too, don't you, Abbot?"
Oh, really? So he just lied to us.
Douglas
Okay.
comes. Well, and he says, "Well, yes, he speaks of the Archdruid Airglass. He's the leader of the Emerald Enclave, but he has not been here in many years. I
Where can we find him?
suppose he could bring him. Where? The High Forest is where the Emerald Enclave council sits.
Okay. Hugh,
I'm ready. I'm ready there, bruv.
we're going.
Oh,
Bring him back.
are we going on a trip?
I don't think
Yes,
you're
big
going.
man.
No, you're staying here. You're no.
Phyllis is coming with us.
He's in no shape to walk. Look at him. He's missing like all of his bark and skin and his leaves.
It's a tree.
Well,
We'll be
Do you
fine,
want to
he'll
come
grow
with
back.
us?
The druid might be able to help him more quickly.
Yeah.
I don't move very fast.
It's okay. We'll just chill on you and ride you.
See, I
Damn.
move like this much, and then like this much.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
What about you start going there
Would
and
be
we'll...
nice to see.
Yeah, look, he wants to come with us, Valandale. Stop being mean.
The only downside is there might be more hill giants around, and well, how far away is the druid?
Don't worry. Nim, you've got a giant slayer with you.
Oh,
That's
well,
true.
I was tasked to protect Golden Fields. You are right.
Nah, I mean,
do
Golden
have
Fields
my
is lame. Come
duty.
with us.
I don't know. And the abbot says, "Oh no, we obviously need him to stay here."
I mean, if your guards stopped being so racist all the time, they would have been able to defend the town themselves.
Guards, you're right. Quick, we must go to the watchtower. So, oh my God, I did it again. How do I keep deleting him?
He blinks away.
I know, like, I wonder if I'm just gonna have a bunch of guys sitting in like some screen that I don't see. All right, and he starts, walking that direction. Liverless, come as well. We could use your eyes. Okay. So they're walking off to the north to the watchtower. Do you guys want to kind of tag along, or?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
I guess.
regroup, escort them, and then we can get some rest afterwards.
That sounds boring.
Do I have mending? I do.
You know, you see, go up the
Hugh,
wall.
gather up the remains, by the way.
The remains?
Yeah, Hugh needs to
Orange.
like scoop up what's left
Oh,
of
he already
Oren.
got another ogre head.
No,
No,
he
but he
wants
needs to scoop
orange.
up Oren. How are we gonna revive Oren without any pieces of him?
Yeah, all right.
Can I use mending on Oren?
Could try.
At least make sure he's in one piece, please, and I will carry him.
It would just make
He's
him a little
not.
more,
He's-
a little more
he's in a-
portable.
It's in a few pieces.
There's not that many pieces left, though.
You could use this piece, and he kind of like goes to his shoulder and pulls off the hand.
Yeah, we only need like a small piece, right? We don't need his full body. He may not come
Okay.
back as a halfling. I'll warn you guys of this. Lifeless, what did you used to be before you became a tree?
I was nothing, and then I was a tree that was away.
You just said that you were brought back.
No, I said that I was brought into existence.
Right.
It's the same thing.
Yep, close
Let's
enough.
go.
Jesus.
All right, so Hugh, you now have one Oren's hand.
I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna cup my two hands together, put the hand in it, and just carry it out in front of me the whole way, just looking at his hand.
Oh,
Did
and,
the abbot
Tears
say, did
rolling
the
down
abbot say
my
something
face.
about rings? Oren might want those back.
and look at this. He probably would want this back too. And he kind of like pulls off the little coin purse and hands it over to you as well.
To me?
To
Me.
Hugh.
Okay, to you.
My money.
Do you want to take a look inside, or are we gonna?
What we pig? What we pig? Piggy pig.
We peek. All right. There's a pair of dice in there, kind of nicely carved. And few gold coins. There's like 5 gold coins in there. And then there's another kind of tiny pouch inside that kind of smells slightly.
Oh, smells good or smells bad?
Smells good.
Has
Smells
that
good.
ever stopped you
Smells
before?
No.
a bit of kind of spices.
Oh. I will open it and investigate.
Okay. It's very strong smelling of like there's a bit of cinnamon 1 second, and then the next second there's a bit of sage. Little pepper hits you the next second, but like so none of these things are hitting you all at the same time. It's kind of like a
Oh, I think I know what
carousel
this
of
is.
spices that are meeting your nose.
I am very confused. I hand the pouch around, see if anyone knows what it is.
Oh,
Friends, look at this. What is this?
oh, I think I know. Do I know?
Drugs.
You tell me. He's throwing his hand axe at it?
No, no.
Oh my god. I'm climbing
No,
down.
sorry.
You can make a Arcana roll, yes.
You too? Can I?
Yeah.
You're still on the wall. Can't get
I'm
down.
down.
She feather falls. It's
Oh.
fine.
I was gonna say you can walk up the wall.
All right, John. When Nim kind of takes it and he's looking at it, he unfortunately gets it in the middle of the pepper phase
Oh.
and takes a big whiff of it and starts sneezing uncontrollably. Hands it off to Reverence.
God.
Now, Reverence, you know exactly what this is. You've
those
seen this
real
used
sneezes?
before. Let me
Okay.
find the. I have to remember which book this is in. It's called Heward's Handy Spice Pouch, but you can call it Orin's Handy Spice Pouch.
Okay, what does it do?
That is the question.
Drugs.
Drugs.
Obviously.
Seen pirates do that stuff.
I'm
So-
sneezing uncontrollably, but I have like my hand in the air, like
I know. I know.
Pretty good fake sneeze.
Yeah.
Yeah. So once you stop sneezing, you can tell what the thing is.
Where is this?
Common magical items, right?
It is, but is it? Yeah, it is in XG, right? Not in.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
it's-
where I was.
yes.
Okay, that's where I was going wrong. All right. It has 10 charges. When holding the pouch, you can use an action and expend one of its charges. Speak the name of any non-magical food seasoning, and remove a pinch of the desired seasoning from the pouch. A pinch is enough to season a single meal. The pouch regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges at dawn.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, I like it.
Drop that here. I'll format it and put it in a little handout a little later. I should
What
have done that
happens if I smoke it?
Don't do that.
Yourself
We
out.
need that. Your cooking sucks.
Just keep sneezing over there, Nim. If I want to smoke something, I'll smoke something, right?
Help you make a
so
joint
yeah,
out
so
of
you
this.
now have this pouch. You have a pair of dice and 5 gold pieces.
Lives on the pouch.
Are they weighted dice?
Are you gonna ask to look at them?
No. I don't care that much.
I mean, I'm figuring the sailor would know.
Yeah, I would know. But I have my own dice, so it's fine.
Okay, so you guys, you're kind of passing it around, taking turns smelling and laughing at Nim as he continues to have.
Yeah, I think we should. I think we're probably doing this on the way, following.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Following the abbot.
Yeah.
The
Is that
abbot
like
does
a
come
shed?
to the watchtower and kind of leads you guys up into it. As you get to the top, it's messy. It is messy. There are about 5 guards up here, human guards, right from Golden Fields. They're in the Emerald Enclave livery. They're all dead.
Wait, what? Where are we?
In the guard
You
tower.
guys are at the watchtower. I don't have a map for it. I'm just
Oh, okay. I was a bit
Oh, okay.
confused.
Okay.
and there are exactly 2 dead goblins up there, but they're the ones that were wearing the little spiky helmets.
Oh, the catapult ones.
They didn't have good aim against you guys, but they had apparently impeccable aim up here. 2 of the humans have goblins kind of T-boned into them. Both of the goblins and the humans are dead, and the rest of the humans are all also dead. There's one human up there that is not dressed as a guard. He's dressed in kind of acolyte priestly clothing, and he has lying next to him a shield with a face on it, and the face is in the shape of a big surprised O.
Oh.
Oh.
And Nandar pushes past and says, "Well, I think we found Brother Maynard then. And I think we've also found why they weren't paying attention." And he kind of kicks a bunch of cards that were sitting in the middle of the tower. It looks like all the human guards have been clustered around it playing cards instead of keeping watch.
Oh, brother.
Well, he died as a dick.
Okay.
I just side note. Who the fuck is Maynard again?
He's. You know when
So
we
if you-
went.
Yeah, go for it.
You know when we entered the chapel and wanted to alert the abbot of the goblin attack? And then.
Absolutely not. I do not remember that at all.
So, at some point, when we found the goblins in the town attacking, we went to alert the abbot to ring the bells. And he was like,
I
oh,
think I remember.
oh, you're just. Did Brother Maynard send you? He's playing a joke again. And it was me arguing with him for like 15 minutes. Why he doesn't want to ring the bell.
Yeah.
So he seems to be the town's resident
Jokester.
practical jokester, yeah. Or
Well, I wish I'd met
was.
that guy. That guy sounds cool.
Fuck that guy. Spent 15 minutes of my life arguing with the abbot.
So you've basically found, the source of the problem. As Nandar kind of like pokes around himself trying to figure out, who it was that was up here, and I mean, he would be giving a dressing down to them if they weren't dead. He picks up the shield, and the shield instantly goes from a kind of surprised O face to a very stern, disapproving look.
None of us use shields, right?
I do.
Okay. We have to get this shield for Vault.
Who was the shield belonging to?
Brother Maynard.
It was Brother Maynard's, yeah.
Now that's a mighty fine, good-looking shield you have there.
This, and Nandar just tosses it down to the ground. It was ridiculous. Every time he came to training sessions, all people could do was laugh.
Well, since mine is dented and broken after the battle, it was time for changing anyway. And if I make a few goblins laugh, might just give me enough time to slit their heads clean.
If they're not laughing,
Who's being racist now? I'm just saying.
If they're laughing, they're not stabbing.
Yeah. I pick up the laughing shield or the grumpy shield.
Okay, so you just picked up. Where is it? It's under S. The Shield of Expression. So the front of the shield is shaped like the likeness of a face. While bearing the shield, you can use a bonus action to alter the face's expression.
Nice.
And Nandar goes, oh, well, if you guys like jokes, then you'll probably love these. And he, pats Brother Maynard down, takes out another deck of cards. These are not the ones that we're being played with. And he spins it over. Where do I do this?
Ooh. That sounds badass. That deck of cards, by the way. I draw one now.
Ace. Okay, hold on. I have to see what it does.
Oh.
Was Ace of Diamonds?
Yep.
Ah! All right. Minute. Shit, I don't have this is not actually already in there, but let me get. This is too perfect not to. And as this card lands in the middle of the enclosed space, a gigantic orb appears. It's got teeth. It's got a huge eye. It's got other eyes coming from tentacles, and it just kind of like hisses and splitters and withers and. I want everybody to make a wisdom save.
Oh god.
Wait, no, that's
I
not,
have
is that
advantage
a
on
save?
that
No, I
because
didn't
of
do
my-
a save.
I have advantage on that roll because of gnome cunning.
Okay.
Let me actually do a save rather than a wisdom roll.
Assuming it's magic.
Oh well, never mind. I wish I'd taken the first one.
I have advantage as well because I have inspiration.
All right.
think I'm
All
good.
right.
Unless it
either.
doesn't matter.
All of you except for Reverence, like, you guys freak the fuck out.
I start swinging my sword at it.
Ah, testicles everywhere!
Oh my god.
Reverence, for some reason, this doesn't actually feel really scary to you.
I've got at least one idea why it doesn't feel that scary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I cast
Stop
Fireball.
rolling attacks.
Yeah. All right. You guys start slashing at various eyes. A firebolt flies right through it, and it begins to flicker, and then suddenly it just disappears, just as it had appeared. And
Can I have it? Can I have this deck of cards, please?
and Nandar says, "Yeah, exactly. Very amusing, isn't it?"
Can I have
And he
it?
just
Please?
hands over the deck
No,
of cards.
give it to Nim.
Can I have it, Nim, please?
Don't give it to
Oh,
the.
how do I?
Nim,
I don't know, it's
Nim
pretty
immediately
cool.
draw a card. Like, is that the first thing Nim did when he got the
No,
card?
this is me accidentally doing that. I don't know how to get rid of it.
Nim, can I have it, please?
Oh, I clicked it and it opens up.
Okay, there we go.
I'll splay the cards out and say, you can have one.
I don't
Oh
want
my
one.
god, how do you work this?
You want me to draw a card right now, Nim? Is that what you want me to do?
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Let's not draw cards.
Where did it go? I drew a
Hey.
card, but I don't know where it went.
Hey guys, you wanted to revive somebody.
Oh, it
Oh,
goes
yeah.
on top
Oh,
of
never
your
mind,
I
later.
portrait.
love your name now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly don't know how the mechanics of the whole card in Roll20 thing works here.
Shall we just delete it and then we can do an external thing? Like if we ever want to use it, we can just find a card drawer online. Oh, it's
Well,
over
no.
my name. Look, it's over my thing at the bottom.
Yeah,
I got
you
a jack
can-
of hearts.
You can open and
Oh,
display
so
it.
you can't see it. Okay.
There were
I'll just-
card
oh,
decks
no,
on
we'll-
each of us.
We'll do it fine. We'll work it out. It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
It's fine.
Okay, but yeah, you guys now have a deck of illusion.
I'm still carrying around Beto, by the way, in my arms.
Of course you are.
Well,
He's still
that's
unconscious.
that's your choice.
I look after my friends.
I'd carry you as well. I don't know if I could, but I would.
I don't think you could.
Okay, was it Hugh that was like trying to get the cards? Because I don't
No,
think
it's me. I want it. Give it to the dragon.
give it to the dragon. Okay.
Yes.
Who's got the spices now?
Reverence?
Yes, leave it to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent.
You good. Good.
Yes, it's deck of illusions. I'm adding that to my inventory.
I mean, if you guys want to cut you can cut the deck in half.
I want them all because I'm just going to use them at random times.
Oh God. Yeah.
For-
Alright.
Why did you do this to
So
yourself?
there are.
If we get into a real problem, just throw the whole deck.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
count off the number of cards. There are only 14 left in this deck.
I have oh
Um,
wait, we just fucking wasted the beholder. What the
And
fuck?
it's been apparently used, you know.
You're gonna just chuck a
decent
deck
amount.
in if we get into trouble, and then we'll have an army according to whatever everyone sees. I can hear a Cree.
Yeah. The cards summon the Kree. So
So Nandar
God.
turns to the abbot while you guys are kind of like poking and prodding your newfound items, and he says, "Abbot, we have to bring back the Lord's Alliance patrols. We can't continue to patrol while Golden Fields itself is so vulnerable. We need to up the protection of the food shipments to Waterdeep. We need to get word to the Lord's Alliance immediately. You know, this is a catastrophe. And I've warned you that we needed to beef up security, and look what's happened." Abbott kind of like starts mumbling his defenses, but he's honestly a little shell shocked by the entire thing. Like seems like a fairly peaceable guy. He was put here into the farming community. You know, he's kind of a farmer more than a fighter or a healer, but it's a little overwhelmed.
yeah. Sir Nandar, do you need us anymore? Because I would like to get some rest. It's been a long night.
No, we come to the gatehouse in the morning and meet me there. I will be trying to figure out what to do here.
I am not going to do that.
Let's go back to the inn.
What is Cree doing?
I don't know.
She's battling the dire wolf.
Okay, so you guys are going to go back to the inn.
Podcast.
Yeah, let's go chill.
I think
Mm-hmm.
that's the best thing to do so far. Get some drink and sleep.
Someone to help Miros down from the fucking cliff, by the way. Oh no, Oren's alive!
I know, the ghost of Warren is
Warren!
haunting the inn. Kill him.
He dead.
Let's
Yeah.
just take a long rest, I guess. It's probably like
That's
6
it, you were
a.m. now or
awfully
something,
quiet.
right?
Yeah.
Maxine, you were awfully quiet during that whole ordeal.
Oh, yeah, I suppose I should have taken her over too.
Baruno's got like 7 NPCs to roleplay at once here.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just.
And I'm
I'm
out
just
of
giving it crap.
practice.
Yeah, but
She comes back, she goes, "Well," and then she, kind of does the push up of the spectacles with on the nose. That was nowhere near as nice as a night in with my books, but I suppose it was what
pretty
I was
fun,
sent here to do.
it was pretty fun. You had fun. I know you had fun.
Thank you
You
for
saved the town.
thank you
Or
for
helped.
your assistance,
Oren did more.
my
Mark.
lady.
That was my job. But
It was fun. It was fun.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
she
say
was
I
the
like
one who
getting my
gave.
hands dirty.
She was the one that gave a fly to Hugh, isn't she?
Yeah,
Yes.
see,
Yeah, I
you
think
loved
so.
it. It was fun. She had fun. She doesn't need to say it, guys. It's fine.
Yeah, and Hugh.
I'm off to bed, and then she kind of goes off.
Let's take a long rest.
I'm
Should I
gonna
go
be
here?
on watch duty.
We don't need
so
to watch. It's a town. Sleep.
Fine.
I don't know if you noticed some hill giants earlier.
I'm fine. I can stay up. I'm
Don't
gonna
need to fear, Nim. Turn the Giant Slayer is here.
Jesus.
All right. So you guys are all taking a long rest, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
All right.
HP refreshed, spells refreshed.
Yep.
Feels good.
All of these things are good.
Is the shield a standard shield besides the laughing face, or should I give it for
But
more?
besides the face of whatever you want, yes.
Yeah.
Is it in the book? Because I can look it up as you carry on doing what you need to do if you want to know.
It's in Xanthars.
Xanathar.
Do they have that on Roll20, or do I need to look it
No,
up
they don't.
externally?
So
Yeah, okay,
I'll have to add it in.
Fine,
Yeah,
I'll
that's
get it.
okay. So morning. You can hear Miros bustling around downstairs already, but no music.
Oh.
No music.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah.
Everyone's done their hit dice updated, etc. Right?
Yeah, I'm all back to 0. Well, not 0, but you get me.
I think I'm fine. I'll just quickly take a look.
Shield of Expression. I'll put it in
Yeah, I'm
Discord
good.
for you, Vol.
Thank you. Yeah, I reset all my HP and stuff.
So as you guys are waking up, you hear a gentle knock on the door of the entire inn, and you hear Miros kind of walk over, open it, says, "Liferless, what on earth are you doing here?"
Wait, what? Lithless is in the tavern?
Oh, he's
outside.
outside.
Oh.
I was confused for a second. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, let me bring him on. There's not really space, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it's fine.
he's just at the. He's not inside, right? He's outside the first floor. He goes, "Hello, Miros. I walked all night to get here.
Oh, he didn't even get to rest.
I was wondering if your friends and my friends needed direction."
Yes.
So you guys are all kind of coming downstairs?
Yeah.
Or...
Oh, good morning,
Hmm.
Liferless and Miros.
Hello. How
Feeling
are
better,
you?
Tree Man?
Oh, well, trees, you know, we take time.
Take all the time you need.
Anything, really. But yes, I wanted to tell you more. And Miros is like, let me just go get an actual map.
Yes.
It takes all day to tell you how to get places.
Excellent.
All right, so this is a fairly detailed map. He's actually gonna, he's just gonna hand it over to you. He's gonna say, oh, my traveling days are over. But here, Liferless, why don't you kind of point out what's going on? Here we are. So he points to Golden Fields. I think everyone. Oh, hold on. How did I? Is it shift? Yeah, there we go.
Excellent.
Okay. So yes, here we are on Golden Fields, and the High Forest is off here to the northeast. It's well, quite large.
Oh, it
but
is.
The Shadowtop Cathedral, it's called, is where the Emerald Enclave calls its home, and it's to the northwestern side of the High Forest.
So they're the Druid Order or the nobility of this region?
The Emerald Enclave?
Yes. I'm sorry,
yes,
but
they're mostly druids, but they're actually the patrons of Golden Fields.
I
They're
see.
all about nature and nurture and getting food to people and taking care of people that need it, and
I see.
they're
That's
a bunch
nice.
of hippies.
Yes,
But
I.
they pay well, so
Oh, I know exactly know what they would like as well. Weed. Going on.
How far away is this?
all right. So this actually is to scale. You can grab out the ruler if you want to do
I have
distances.
like zero idea where we currently are. So that's there we are. Okay, so how many days is that?
Well, I mean,
Well,
in my traveling days, we would do quite a bit of traveling on foot, and it's you can cover about 30 miles if you're trying to make haste, or 24 if you're just walking.
I do 4.4 miles in an hour and a half.
it-
This man can't do 30 miles in a day.
so
it's-
about 2 weeks, 10 days.
Excuse me, where's the nearest teleportation circle?
What?
So that's a good question. Do you guys know about teleportation circles?
I mean, Nim
No.
would, right? He's a
Nim
wizard.
potentially would. So
Could
why
do
don't
a
you
roll for it.
give me a quick Arcana check? You know that, like, you have read of them, but you don't actually. It's not actually talked about a lot. Like, the teleportation circles are something that are generally kind of kept under guard,
Hmm.
a little on the quiet side in this world. So it doesn't actually occur to you that that's something that
Darn it.
would just be around.
Is there a quick way for us to get from here to there? I ask Mirus.
Well, I mean, not really.
Okay.
If I
Follow
were
the
you,
roads.
if it was up to me, I would probably take the roads. You could also take the river. The Desarin River goes quite a ways there. You'd have to get up to about the Barge Right Inn or Womford before you could get into the river proper, though. It's kind of, well, you came from the east. It's kind of rapids
Yes.
and impassable up until about there.
Will it be faster than on foot, or about the same? Because the river, we'd be going upstream. A lot of
It is
paddling.
upstream.
Yes, a
Yeah.
lot
That
of
is
paddling.
true.
Not
Well,
sure.
This is actually there's no road from Golden Fields, is there either? Like it's
to the Barge Right Inn, no, there's no road per se, because most of our travel goes down to Waterdeep on the North Furrow, but there are trails.
They're your patron, but you can't reach them?
Say again?
Well, no, it's only this road, about 30 miles from Golden Fields to the Barge White.
but we'd have to cross the river to do that.
We'd walk on foot.
Oh,
or...
yeah, no, the trail. So the western branch of the Desarin River, there's a small creek that goes down, and that's not too difficult to ford. The trail just finds a nice spot to go across. I've walked it before. I have a friend in the Barge Right Inn.
Excellent.
Oh, what's your friend's name?
Good question. I should have this information on hand.
Wow.
Did not expect that question.
No, I should have. Hold on.
Just should have said, oh, but he's dead.
I will use and abuse your connections. Remember that.
Yeah, no, that is excellent. Hold on, I just need to get the feed right. Open.
Oh, yeah, I need to roll 2d20s.
Where is Miros? Her name is Arliosa.
Okay. Is
She was quite a fan back in the day. And gives you a little elbow nudge.
okay, that's weird. Anyway, is there anything we should like give to her or say to her that'll let her know that we're friends with you?
I think.
Like anything that she will recognize as yours that maybe you carry around all the time?
Here, And he
Like a
goes up to his.
sword.
So you remember what Miros looks like? He's all like
Yeah.
white
Yeah.
yeti hair. He tugs off a tuft of his fur from his face and kind of braids it real
that's-
quick and says, "Here you go.
Creepy again.
She'll want a token."
Anyway, I was
I-
thinking more like a weapon, a
I-
shield.
I take the hair and put it in my pouch. Thank you. Oh. Do you need weapons? Is there a shop in
No, I mean, I'm
Golden
good.
Fields?
We don't have that much gold. Trust me.
Yes.
I'm ready to go if everyone else is ready to go.
Sounds like a plan. We can decide
let's just
whether
do
we
it.
would go by river or by foot. Although
I am absolutely not meeting these people that live in this town before we leave, by the way.
Nandar,
Yeah, fuck that
So
guy.
he asked you to go to the gatehouse. The
Yes.
gatehouse is literally the only place to go. However, you can just kind of power walk your way through. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much I'm just gonna walk past.
you can. We'll just stop and say hi. Maybe. Getting him.
Guy's an asshole.
He's an asshole that might pay, and then might.
Eh,
You don't decline business like that. Need to learn, Tyrion. Gold doesn't
Oh,
fall
this
This
from
is
the
why
heavens.
you're poor, Tyrion.
Yes.
I'm very poor. I mean, I don't need gold, really. Got 2 goblins.
Yes. Those have been working great so far.
I'm rich in friends.
So are we. Well, thank you, Miros, for your assistance, and the food and drinks have been lovely. I shall recommend your ale throughout the 7, not kingdoms, but whatever the equivalent of it is in D&D.
Oh, my reputation doesn't need enlarging. I'm big enough already.
Oh, there was ale.
I think that's time to leave.
Wait, I heard there was ale. I didn't get any ale.
Oh, you haven't had any of my golden gulp? And he
This
runs over to the bar and grabs a few tankards. Here.
Oh, thank you.
Stay a while and listen.
No. We need to leave. It's been.
gotta
We
go.
can't.
is far too creepy. Let's get out of here.
Can I take one of these to go?
Sure, on the house. I haven't had such fun as last night in probably 10 years.
Nice.
Kinda seems a little sad by the prospect.
Maybe one day we shall meet again.
Miros, you part tree? Just you sound a bit like Lithless sometimes.
What's that?
Hey,
Did
Lithless.
you say my name?
Yes. We're leaving, buddy.
Oh,
Time we go.
but I just got here.
Yeah.
Well,
I wish you could come with us.
it might take you a while to get there, though. I'm
Well,
not.
I should stay.
Yes. I'm sadly mortal, and I'd probably die by the time you get there, of old age. Still,
You should be a tree too.
maybe
Ask
one.
Airglass when you get there.
That
I
sounds
could
like a good
use some
idea,
more
buddy. I'm
tree
gonna ask
friends.
a person to make him into a tree.
Mm,
Oh my god.
Excellent.
sure,
And then come back and visit.
Yeah, for sure.
sure, buddy.
Okay.
Well, drink deeply and get good and strong so you can be a big, strong tree again.
Yes. With big,
And he kind
shiny
of like
apples.
shakes his arms and leaves out, and the sun has broken, and he says, "It is nice and warm. I
It
think
is.
I'll just take a nap here." And he just kind of closes his eyes and takes root right in front of the door.
Oops.
Oh,
It's
oops.
no, you can get by, but Miros kind of looks and he goes, "Oh,
Oh.
Good luck,
That's-
Miros. See ya.
See ya.
that's
Peace
a
out.
little inconvenient."
Bye bye.
Let's get moving.
All right, so you guys are coming up to the gate. Anything you guys want to do besides
We-
power walk right out?
Restock rations? Or maybe not, actually. We can do it in the next town.
Yeah, I mean, we got like a day's travel,
Yes.
right?
I've got 6 rations.
Yeah.
We don't Philk. Are they with us?
I think I'm good.
Yeah,
Beetle and
they're
Flick are
always
with
with
you
us.
guys, yeah.
They're always with us.
You've,
don't
you've
worry about
poked
that.
them back up. They're hiding their goblin faces. Beto actually gave back his sword. He's like, no, I don't want this. I'm not taking it.
Okay, Bido, you're gonna have to learn some magic. If you're not gonna carry a sword, you're gonna have to learn to help.
Magic?
Gonna need you to be more active in these fights, buddy.
You guys are dangerous. I didn't get in anywhere near as much trouble before.
Yes.
Nope. Welcome to the adventure life.
Ooh, I get to teach. That means
Yep. You and Flick are both gonna become Nim's apprentices.
Oh God.
that means I'm a master now.
You're the master of your own destiny, Nim. 100%. I believe in you.
Welcome to Nimwites.
Oh, God.
No. And we have a spin-off D&D session where Nim teaches the goblins magic.
Yes, I want to see that, or at least listen to that.
They compete in a game where they fly on brooms. They
Oh, God,
fall in
yes.
love with a redhead girl, well, redhead goblin and stuff. And noseless goblin threatens to kill them.
It's going to turn out that Beto or Filk are actually really natural at divination, and they're going to simply outstrip me. And they're going to have no combat prowess whatsoever, but they're going to like know everything about the multiverse, and it's going to be kind of scary.
We do have horses, let's not forget, even though I don't know how many.
Good call. Yeah, you do have. I think everyone has a horse, right? Except for Beetle and Flick. I guess they
I
can.
think
like...
they share with Nim, right? Because
Yeah.
small creatures.
Wow. All right. There's a gnome sandwich.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys all get on your horses. You make your way out to the gate. Are you trying? Like, how are you guys leaving here? You're just trying to just walk through without saying a thing. You're just trying to pass.
I'd
Or
like
we'll
to
just
Wait,
go
say,
waiting
maybe-
outside.
It is the gate is currently closed.
so we can't really
They
go
had-
outside.
Say.
They did have. Well, I mean, they just had an attack.
Yeah.
But you could.
Oh, there's Gadmorn.
Oh,
Yeah. No.
So this
no,
is
no.
awkward.
I haven't control myself on this map. Oh, it's
You
because I got
can't?
the pan thing. It's fine.
Okay.
I was using the wrong thing.
So yeah, there is another guard on the inside, standing at attention. You do note, like, compared to the last time you guys came through, people are a lot more
Tense.
with it.
Yeah.
The attack seems to have kind of brought everybody to like DEFCON a billion.
Right.
Open the gate, please.
Is Lord Nandar here?
Who are you?
We are the
Jesus
adventurers. We came in here yesterday.
Wait, are you the group? I heard a blue dragon slayed a giant. Is that you?
Fucking goddamn right. Do you see any other blue dragons around here?
Can't say that I have seen many.
Yeah,
And,
that's me. I am the giant slayer.
and Hugh, the
And-
flying dwarf.
And what?
Point.
Yeah, no. So yeah, so who's that one? And he points at Hugh, who has how many various body parts do you have hanging around right now?
It doesn't matter. Somebody's gonna claim them as their kill. I mean, I'm just out here putting in work,
So you're
slaying
just
everything, and
are you
people are coming
still-
in and just claiming them as their own. So
Are you-
I don't know
when you
anymore.
last hit in Dota, who gets the
Well,
last? Who gets the gold for
I'm
it?
just so whatever floats your boat, blue boy.
Are you still holding a halfling's hand and cupped? Okay.
Yes.
And he kind of looks at you and it's like, yeah, you're adventuring types
Yeah.
for sure. For
Open
sure.
the gate, please.
Give a persuasion with advantage.
Yeah, buddy. Oh my Jesus Christ, these rolls. I have a +6.
Thank goodness. Let's see what he rolls. Crit fail.
Oh,
Aw.
God for that.
Lol.
It was just so great meeting you guys. It's just so great, so great. And you know, he
No
like,
autographs.
goes
please, sir.
over, winds up the the portcullis, and you guys are free to walk out.
Is Lord Nandar here? Soldier.
Yes, he's up in his chambers in the gatehouse. Should I call him?
If you could, that would be nice. I'd like to speak with him quickly before we leave.
I'm gonna go wait outside. I'm not dealing with that guy.
I can actually go deal with the guy.
Okay. So he's gonna run upstairs real quick. He runs back down and says, "Oh, he'll see you. Come up with me."
Okay. Lead the
All
way.
right. Let's get him back to visible. Alright, so he leads you up the stairs, around, and into the room. And then he goes back down to his post. So whoever wanted to go up to meet with Nandar can kind of jump up into that room.
Nobody.
Nobody? Just you?
Just me, apparently.
All right. He looks up and says, "Oh, good. I've been up all night, but it's good to see faces that are a little less useless than the rest of the ones I'm used to seeing here."
Oh, I know the feeling. Good morning. I just want to say we're leaving. If you have any word or anything to add.
Yes. Well, thank you for your assistance. I honestly don't know what we would have done without you guys. It didn't look like they were actually trying to kill. If you noticed, it looked like they were trying to
Yes.
steal off our food, which is
We've
very disconcerting, I have to say.
we've encountered goblin groups beforehand. Apparently, there's something driving them out, stealing their food, and making them settle in the more human-populated areas. Apparently, the elves are the ones that are pushing them nearer and nearer to human settlements. So, I think
Wow.
they found you as a nice place to get some food. But we need to investigate a bit more before we can reach a conclusion upon that.
Well, thank you for bringing this to my attention. I must write my superiors about this back in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
There's so much to be done. Thank you again for your troubles. And he like goes and grabs a coin purse, tosses you a coin purse. There's about 50 gold in it. Says, "I know it's not much, but it's what we have on hand."
I thank you. I know it's hard to spare some gold in these times, but even adventurers need to eat.
Yes, well, eating is what we concern ourselves here. We try and supply food, and the caravans off to Waterdeep. I mean, they're gonna. I don't know how we're gonna defend them now. We've had patrols out patrolling the roads, but I think we're gonna have to pull them back. I was arguing with the abbot just a few hours ago. He wants us to keep the patrols out, keep protecting the people outside of the walls, but there's just nothing we can do about it. We have to look after our own in this time.
Yes, I understand. I'm not the smartest when it comes to city management. I grew up on the sea, so but I know the importance of trade and supply and demand. What can I say? We're heading up north to the Archdruid place, the Emerald Enclave, for maybe a bit more wisdom on our own personal tasks, a bit more guidance.
Yes. So you're not going back via way of Nightstone. I need to send a letter to them as well. There's no way I can leave my current post until somebody has come to relieve me, especially in this time.
So far, Nightstone is not that interesting to us. It gave us clues, but they don't lead us back there. Some of us are in search of the Nightstone itself. Others, like me, are in search of things related to them or people. But none of it's in Nightstone itself.
Well, God willing, or God's willing, if you ever make your way back to Nightstone, I should be there, as it's as its lord and protector. So I look forward to seeing you then. And he stands up and he shakes your hand.
Yes, I shake it back. And may we drink and meet next time, Sir Nandar.
I don't drink.
No. Oh, we can feast, at least eat.
Mm.
Probably
Or-
doesn't eat either, let's be fair.
Pussy
Doesn't
bitch.
like fun.
Well,
He is a bit stuffy, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have asked Maxine. I want to find a spell to make Hugh happy and preserve all these rotting body parts he's carrying around.
We can go back and speak to Nexine if you want.
So actually, that's a good.
Oh, we can
That's a good point.
retcon it.
Unfortunately, your cleric is not here,
Yes.
so he should have
A
a
spell.
spell.
He has
We
divine-
can probably retcon it so that like before John left, he spoke to Nexine about filling his
Yeah.
book, right? Because that's the whole point of being a wizard. You got a spell book.
Well, no. So it's a divine spell. I don't think.
No, it's a divine repose. It's a level 2 spell, but wizards can learn it. It's a ritual spell, which makes it really convenient.
Which one?
Divine repose. Oh, sorry, gentle repose.
Oh, you're using gentle repose. Yeah, there's a different one as well. But yeah, okay, gentle repose. Yeah. So she would have
Yes.
taught you that. That's fine.
So, like, out of interest, how many spells could you copy from Nexine if you were able to just spend time with her?
So
well,
typically, you also have to spend money, I think, to copy
Yeah,
spells, right?
Yeah.
It's like partly gold related, partly like
Right.
time related, right? I mean, I'm happy
Yeah.
to have let him spend some time doing that if he wants to spend the gold doing that. That's kind of the point of being a wizard.
I am.
She's going to have given it to him as just like as a reward. But generally speaking, yeah, we are going to have to do something.
There's
about
something
that.
that's easy to forget is that like we could just like completely miss another wizard and then John misses out on a bunch of spells that he should get as a class thing.
But yeah,
checking-
okay. So yeah, go ahead and mark that you have gentle repose now. That's fine.
Okay. So as a ritual, and it's like 2 coppers, I can I'll preserve Orin's hand.
Okay, but not the other body parts that he's carrying.
I'll think about it.
Does the smell add a bit more of?
It does. It definitely
like-
does.
All right.
Well, that's it.
But I'm going to keep Orin's hand from starting to stink.
That seems fair. All right,
Oh.
so I'm gonna move you you guys back to this map. So you know, there is the road that goes off to Waterdeep. That's the one that's like really obvious. But you know, now that Miros has mentioned it, you do see a small trail leading off to the north that you guys are more than welcome to follow if you so decide.
Is that the path we take to the Emerald Enclave? Is that where we go?
That's the one that Miros pointed out to us, right?
It is the one that he mentioned. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, me and Hugh had some interesting roleplay while that was all happening.
I tried not to keep an eye on it because it looked very distracting.
Well, as the DM, I think you should read it because there's some good ideas in there.
Okay.
Just
It's
the last few ones.
very character orientated.
Okay, 2 hours.
Fuck it up.
All right, so I'm at 2 hours and 20 gold for the spell.
Oh lord.
She's going to give it you as a reward, right? Then you don't need to worry about the gold.
Yeah,
just
don't worry about the gold.
time.
Oh, okay. I think okay.
All right. So yeah, you guys kind of get on your way.
Yep.
Heading to the barge right in, I
Heading-
guess.
Yeah, heading off to the end. Give me a. Hold on, let me move maps first. This gets a little clunky. And I can't do it. All right, so few hours of walking later. Can everyone drag themselves to the kind of bottom right?
I don't know where.
Where
am I?
are we?
So you're not on. You should be able to go to the journal and drag
Alright.
your thing on.
Character sheet. If you
Because
Oh, there we go.
ideally
Hello.
this would-
under
Yeah,
characters, you-
good. Liking it.
I wish they named these icons journal. They do. Okay, so from your journal, you can drag your character onto the map.
All right, we got Hugh. Let me get you. Oh, I didn't bring the gobos. Did Nim get on? Yeah, Nim's
Yeah.
done. And then you have Vito and Flick bringing up the rear. We're gonna assume Nick is around, but not
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
need physically there.
super present. So yeah, so you kind of come up to the river. You do notice, you took the fork to the left. You followed the trail, and you guys have been looking for this ford point, and it does look, a little ways ahead that is where you are indeed supposed to cross. So you guys can kind of come up to it. Now, it's not moving quite as fast as where you had crossed over the rope bridge. It's not moving as fast as it is kind of a little bit downstream from here, but it still looks a little on the scary side. Why don't I get a group survival roll to kind of get an idea of how easy this is going to be? Wow, the sea guy, really?
Oh god.
We
Doesn't
tried.
have any.
Oh!
How do you not have a bonus in survival?
It's wisdom.
True.
Oh god.
Dumbest man alive,
It's
and I'm
okay.
surviving.
Yeah, Johnny has a -1.
He just swims upwards.
It's fine. It's a group roll, right? So we fucking nailed it.
Or did we?
Or did we, is the question. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and there's John. Okay, I hadn't seen that one. Okay, yeah. You're pretty confident you guys can make it through. Doesn't look like it's going to be so bad. So you guys, start making your way through. Valandel decides that he's the one that's taking up the rear. And as he gets halfway across, they really not have that in here?
He's
A
looking
sea
for
kraken?
monster. And I guess that technically could be bigger than a giant.
By the sea
Kraken slayer?
kraken. By the kraken in the stream. Sail the
You know,
seven
Chris-
It's just a baby kraken
Fine.
learning the ropes of
They
But no one
sail-
knows that, right?
This is where I, as a sailor who sailed the seven seas, drowned in a stream.
That's how most stories work, right? It wasn't actually a giant dire bear. It was just a cub. And someone just wrote the story about killing it.
That's weird. It doesn't. All right. All right. I'm gonna have to do a quick thing here. Sorry.
It's gonna throw
For
a
some reason, I
monster
thought
at
the
us and
token
none of
was
us will
already
know.
in roll 20, but it doesn't seem to be.
It's going off script, boys.
No. It's perfectly on script. It's just not in roll 20.
I'm guessing it's not in the book then, because it would be on roll 20 if it
Oh
was.
well, yeah. Yeah. Just give me a minute. Sorry. So yeah, as you guys are walking across, Valando's bringing up the rear. Something you step on feels a little funny and shifts under you.
No.
Mimic.
Oh my
It's a
god.
Floor mimic would be amazing.
I try to move forward and not get sunk as my foot.
No, that'd be too easy.
No.
That'd be much too easy.
My shield turns into a worried face.
Ooh.
No.
All right. At least now I have the stats. You have managed to step onto. What am I going to use? we'll use this. It's not a shark,
Oh,
but you
It's a
managed, you managed to step on a giant crocodile,
oh damn.
Oh,
and it instantly shifts, and it is going to bite at you.
Oh damn.
That is 8.
Wow. What a roll.
you're fighting the thing now?
We don't really have a choice, right? It's eating Valandil.
I mean, do you really
Uh,
even?
I mean, apparently we're not fighting it because we're so slow to act.
I mean, I'm trying to throw the
Does
initiative
a
and
17
stuff.
hit your AC?
Yes.
Okay. You have been bitten by a gigantic crocodile.
Oh god.
It is doing holy shit.
My shield turns to a panicked face.
It does 18 damage to you, and you are grappled.
What the fuck?
Okay.
That's more HP than I have.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not. Yeah, it's.
I think I'm gonna stop rolling HP.
And Nim, are you actually back there?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, and as it kind of unsubmerges itself, it's gonna lash out at you with its tail.
Should have said no. What spells do I even have?
Does
Okay.
a 17 hit your AC?
Probably. Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, a lot. 13, you take 16 damage.
Again, more HP than I have.
And Nim dies.
All right.
Um,
And I will now bring up the turn order. I think this is from before, so it is.
Oh no, we just okay. We're gonna say.
Oh
we
yeah,
just
that's
rolled
fine.
that.
You can get rid of that one.
Yeah, and
It's
now
fine,
everybody
that's-
roll initiative.
It's fine. We can roll it again. I've not got a problem with. Oh my Jesus Christ!
I immediately start shouting, Hugh!
Orlando, not like this, my friend.
Not by a
I mean, he's
shark!
last. He's last to do anything, so it's
not
not
by
gonna really help much.
not by a land shark.
Land shark. Is that what Valandil thinks they're called? Land sharks.
Yeah, I probably haven't seen a
Ooh.
crocodile.
It rolled like shit.
I am from Luskin.
You're actually the first person to act as well, and it's you that got bit by it. I accidentally added. I love fucking bullets. Oh, sorry, I'm talking to chat at the same time. I accidentally added a resource counter to my sheet, and now it won't delete.
Nice.
All right, it actually rolled a 3.
Nice.
All right. Let us sort and go. All right, so Valandil, you are currently grappled.
Oh, I wanna break grapple. And move.
All right.
Uh,
So that is it's either an athletics or an acrobatics roll.
let me see. Acrobatics.
That is perfectly acceptable.
13.
Nope, it is lashed on
Oh, God.
real hard.
Wait, you can attack whilst grappled, can't you?
Yeah.
Well, it bit
Just
my
can't move.
foot, right? So, my leg. I
Yeah,
can't-
you can still attack.
Is breaking grapple an action or
We'll do it as a
Yeah.
movement.
as a
You
movement?
can't move anyway, right? So
Now, this is where Valandil questions his life and whether he should cut off his leg or attack the shark. I mean,
Hey,
crocodile.
pirates, right? You
Yeah.
guys, peg legs is not that odd for sailors.
Yeah.
You get a stick peg one.
I use my scimitar and swing away. And oh god, I have all the fancy things. I forgot how.
Oh, your
Have them-
maneuvers, right?
Yeah, my martial arts. Have to remember which one's the good one. No.
Is you using the great axe?
Yes.
I actually don't have any useful one when I attack myself. So I just
I think
swing,
Hugh has a great axe too.
Yeah, I do.
I swing my scimitar at it.
Clang, clang.
Oh,
It
shit.
the scales seem to be a little tough.
It sounds very metallic.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to sound metallic.
Okay, I'm panicking. Valentil's panicking. It didn't work. Wait, oh god.
All right.
Man, that's my
your
turn.
I guess, right?
Yep.
All right, Nim.
Okay, I'm going to let's say witch bolt. Well, that didn't hit. No wait, yeah, I already said.
Yeah,
it
I
didn't.
mean, like the churning, like you can't really get a good sight at it. I guess it's churning. The tail threw you off balance, and your witch bolt kind of flies off to the right.
Okay. Let's see, I think I want to move up to Valandel to try to help him when my next turn comes up.
Your turn.
Yeah.
Reverence.
I want to throw. Give me a sec. This. How do I do this? I forgot.
1d20 plus, and let's look at what your ranged attack would be. Plus.
Before we do that, would its mouth attacks count as weapon attacks?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, for the purposes of what? Maybe I should.
Well, for the spell, because the spell says on a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks at your strength.
Mhm. No, that should be fine.
Okay, that's 1d20 plus.
It'll be
I
like
think
6
5, your spell
probably.
attack bonus. It says, yeah.
Whatever.
So 15.
I believe so.
All right, and let's find a good.
What's your charisma, Straw?
My charisma is. Give me a sec.
I've got a bad back. Make range for
Got 5 charisma.
only half damage until the spell. So
Wait, how is
concentration up to 1
she?
minute?
How is she only a +5 if she's got 18 or 19 charisma?
No, wait. I've got 17 charisma.
Yeah, that makes more sense then.
Okay. So it does half damage on attacks. Okay. So this bolt of black energy kind of streaks out into the water and hits whatever's roiling around under there.
Yes.
And, that is good. All right, Tyrion, are you gonna move at all? You are still in the river.
I guess I should probably move out just because this thing is. Like, somebody might want to electrocute it and I don't want to be around when it happens.
All right.
Yeah, who would
Tyrion.
electrocute it? I mean, that would be rude. Gonna do this.
Okay. Yep. -10. All right.
And I'm gonna stay where I am.
All right.
That's my turn.
Your friend.
It is rage time. Time to rage. I enter rage. and I charge this stupid land shark. Oh, yeah, look at that, somebody's measuring that.
What's your movement speed?
30.
Okay, that's fine then. I thought it was 25 for dwarfs for some reason.
It actually is 25, yeah. Where's the Weaver Doodle?
As he's running up to me, I reach out my hand.
I can still hit him from there.
Yeah, you should be able to.
He's a large thing.
Grids are
over
hard
here.
to see on this.
I'm
map.
ready. I'm gonna smack him with my great axe.
Oh, remember, this is where he rolled. This is a critical hit.
Oh, is it?
It
is.
is actually. He did roll before.
YOLO,
Wait,
I'm
what?
gonna do a reckless attack.
What did we roll? I'm confused.
John's seeing the future.
I had a divine portent this morning, and I remember how.
Okay.
That's when, he did roll 20. He rolled it to me. So what does your reckless do?
Reckless just means I get an advantage, is it not? So
You already had you were going to get a crit.
Oh, so I get that
So
automatically.
Yeah.
Never mind. Everybody forgets that bit.
So now the question is, how do you get it to roll a crit this way? What is your great axe damage?
You just roll 2 times the
It's
great
not
axe
quite,
damage.
because you don't double your
Double dice.
Yeah, it's double dice, but if he clicks here, that's including.
No,
his
don't
strength
click on that.
modifier.
Just roll like
Yeah,
2d whatever plus
yeah.
whatever.
So 2d12 plus 3. Roll 2d12 plus 3. Holy shit! I mean, yeah. All right, this morning, Nim, when you did your little divining, you saw a river that was flowing red, and that is what you see now. Hugh, what? Wow. Just wow. You run up, you see Valandil, his leg caught, and you just hammer down with your great axe. Gushes of blood start flowing downstream. And it is still hanging on, but it's not looking so great. All right. The giant crocodile's turn. It is going to do what? Is it allowed to? Okay. So it's still grabbing. It's going to actually try to get away and drag Valandil down
Oh god.
this direction. I want you to make an athletics face. An athletics check, sorry. Ooh.
No, we're staying here. Land shark.
21. All right. Yeah, Hugh apparently actually like lopped off one of its legs. So it's not getting very good purchase, and you manage to just kind of hunker down and not get moved. But in its frustration, it does lash out with its tail. It's going to curl all the way over and try and hit Hugh. That is a 22 against AC. That hits, yes, Hugh, or?
Sorry.
I mean, 22 versus his AC.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
fucking
it
armor
is.
do you think he's got?
I mean, you never know. 14 bludgeoning damage, but you're raging, so I think it's half that, right? Yeah. And it is back to Valandil.
Oh. I swing again at the land shark, motivated by Hugh's presence. Oh, 23.
Yep.
And 10 damage.
Hmm.
And I use action surge to swing again.
All right.
17.
Yep. That's a hit.
9.
Okay. All right. And do you want to try and move grapple, like remove the grapple with your
Yes.
movement. Okay.
That was probably a good thing to do. Is it acrobatics, right? Or
Either acrobatics or athletics.
15.
Nope.
Nope. I'm still grappled.
It is a chompy downy
Yeah.
crocodile. All right, Nim.
I want to help Valandil get free.
Okay. So on his next turn, he gets advantage on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will move to Reverence.
I think she's on the phone.
Oh, good call. We will move to Turin.
Fuck. I hate bad cantrips so much, by the way, because they're garbage. Let's just do this again.
Okay, that's a hit.
You could mock the crocodile.
It's garbage. I'll probably save because it's probably high on wisdom.
All right,
Every other
whose
fucking
turn?
thing we come against.
Yep. We all know what's happening. I would like to
Frenzied rage.
do a little quick. I'm gonna do a little performance. I'm gonna athletics. So I'd like to just throw my axe up in the air, and then catch it. And as I catch it, then I'm gonna bring it down in his face.
Mm-hmm.
So
Throw it in the air. Catches a bit of sunlight. The sunlight actually shines right into your face. Oh, you can't quite see the axe, but it's gonna fall onto the crocodile anyway. Go ahead and make an attack roll. All right. So you are going to be effectively disarmed, but the axe is going to have landed in it for how much damage? Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. A glancing blow, and your axe is now just like kind of lost in the white frothy rapids.
Time to
kinda
fist fight!
You can kind of see where it landed, but
can I try to grapple him?
so that would be an attack. Do you?
I have
you
this,
have
like,
any way to do?
I have
it?
this. I have this spiked armor, right?
Oh, you
me,
can
like,
just
a
throw
bonus.
yourself at him.
Yeah, just to, like, shoulder barge him. That's
Alright.
a wee bit of extra damage. It's 1d4, isn't it? Or do I have to roll like a check to do it?
Let's do a acrobatics. You rub up and down on him nasty like. So let's roll 1d4. All right.
Getting in there, shimmying my shoulders, grinding them up.
It is not liking this
Really?
Oh.
at all.
Surprising.
It's gonna take one more attempt to drag you back, Landil.
Oh,
So give another athletics.
11.
Ooh.
Oh.
It manages to drag you back here.
Oh god.
Give me an athletics again to see if you keep your head above water.
Oh god.
Yeah, Landil disappears. You can see where he disappeared. You can still see kind of the churning, fighting, what's going down there, but it seems to be retreating with its food. So it is Valandil's turn.
I tried to break a grapple, I guess.
Yeah. Now this time it is going to be your action because you're going to need to use your
Yes.
hand.
Acrobatics.
And I'm helping with it, so you should.
So only the first
Uh,
one.
Yeah. So a 14 does not.
Yeah.
Nope.
Wait, what?
So you
okay.
rolled a 6 and a 14.
So
So
I was,
the
I was,
14 with
I
your
was,
with your
I-
damage.
No, the athletics fail was me drowning.
Oh, you're right. So it
And
was a 17 or an 11. Okay,
Yeah.
17. Yeah. So Nim, he was standing nearby, and as you were being pulled off, he kind of leapt forward and grabbed your hand.
Alright.
So he actually managed to kind of pull you out of the maw. and pull you back up a little bit. So
Oh,
it is now Nim's turn.
Let's see. So I don't like this shark. Can I still see it?
It is now at a disadvantage for any range rolls. Like you can kind of tell where it is, but like you can see where the red is, right?
Yeah. I'm just I'm debating whether I should try to shoot it or if I should. I'm thinking about maybe using locate object and using my knowledge of where it is to help everyone else like hit it.
Oh. Give me, what does locate object do?
Well, it's like I would be describing it.
And it's one action, yeah. And then you is prestidigitation a bonus action or
Prestidigitation is an action.
okay? So I'd say that you could know exactly where it is and point at it, but that's not going to help people until you can kind of make a target in the area. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, could I? No, do I have that prepared? Yeah. Could I cast Tensor's floating disk underneath it?
Is
And then
that
rate-
an action?
Yeah, it's an action.
Okay, go for it. Give me a ranged attack roll to make sure, like, see that you get it up. But
Oh, baby.
oh god,
Let's see. Not sure how to just do a ranged attack roll in general.
just do a firebolt.
Okay.
And I'll take its
13.
13. Okay.
13.
So you see kind of a what color is the disc? It's like purple, purpley energy.
I always imagine it's kind of like a translucent, pearly kind of iridescent thing.
You guys see, a soft glow from amidst the water, and like an entire layer of water seems to lift up. You see the crocodile for the first time in its like entirety, but it's just a little bit off center and kind of manages to slip back just under the waves. You see still where it is, so it's no longer at disadvantage, but if you manage to get it all the way up, I was actually going to give advantage. So you see where it is, guys, no longer disadvantage. So Reverence is still... Oh, Strawberry is typing. She says, I kill it with my mind powers. Actually, no, she probably says, are we sure it's evil? Can we befriend it?
If we could have befriended it, I would have tried already.
Kill this thing and drag me with you.
I mean, that's Strawberry talking. That's definitely
Yeah,
no
I know.
reference.
I know.
If I know anything about that girl, that's definitely Straw talking.
All right.
I
We'll
mean,
just skip her
I
turn
can
for now.
probably take an attack for her. Like,
Ah,
I know Warlock's well enough.
Just go ahead and go. It's turn. We'll skip her for now.
I'll be right back.
Oh, puppy! Oh my god, I'm hitting everything.
All right.
Damage is going down by 2 every time, though.
We'll take it. All right. Hugh, it is now out of reach and above your depth, I guess, or below your depth.
Man, if only I was a class.
Also, your axe is somewhere in the water.
I was gonna rummage around and try and find my axe.
All right. Give me a perception roll. Oh, there it is. There's your baby.
Oh, hey, baby! Oh, He's so shiny and covered in blood.
All right, so you have your axe back.
I was going to do another little performance, just a little dance.
This time you flip the axe up, but you actually close your eyes just as it's getting the sunlight, open them back up, half second later, and grab that axe. You look like a
Humongous never makes the
badass.
same mistake twice.
Ah.
Hey!
And the giant crocodile disappears into
Wait,
the
no.
waves.
I want to kill it. Come back. Come back, you bastard.
If you want to, if you're more than welcome to roll an attack, and then I'll let you know if it gets. But everyone gets like one more attack off here.
I just stand up and start walking away.
Oh, that misses. That's the
Limping.
first bad one.
Yep. All right, so you guys, everyone manages to get over to the other side. You turn around and you just see Beto and Flick on the other side, just like
Hey, guys.
frozen.
It's okay, you can cross now.
I take out.
Beto looks towards Flick and just pushes him out in front of him. What? No! I mean, oh god, I did it again. I killed them.
Deleted them. No.
Okay. And
It's
Beto
okay,
just
look, Nim is
pushes
there.
Flick in front of him the entire way across.
Nim will help you guys.
And finally crosses. And you guys are now safely on the other side.
Can somebody? Oh god, our cleric isn't here. He's high.
We can like he has to actually be here, right? So yes,
Yeah.
he can heal you up. Let's find his character sheet.
Just like first aid, stop the massive bleeding.
I think he could give you a spell, right? He wouldn't be that. Has he been stingy with spells? He hasn't
No, he's been
stingy with spells.
very good.
He'll give you a cure wounds. Oh, also you can just take a short rest and use hit die, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. We got a cleric.
Okay, so we defeated the land shark and everyone's alive?
Everyone's
Yes.
alive.
Yay.
Also, someone in stream said that a land shark is technically a bullet. If we wanna be
it's a
specific.
giant crocodile.
Valendiel's never seen a crocodile, but he's seen sharks, so.
Land
Wait
shark,
till we
shark
see
it is.
actual land sharks and
the land shark is what we call our shepherd teething things.
All right, you heal 13 hit points.
Oh shit. Oh, I used the hit dice, but whatever. It's
Don't use it.
Does
Is that for everyone?
wow.
okay.
No, that's just.
Valandil
Oh, did you also need
has-
health?
I mean, that's 7.
Does Valendil have Song of Rest?
Can't even see you missing any on your bar.
And you
You've got
get
that many
9.
to begin with.
You.
Does that give me any bonus? Or just full?
No.
Nim
temptation.
is like half dead. Very dead.
Yeah, Nim's pretty low.
All right, and this is the last healing spell he has.
Oh!
Oh, a 10.
It's a good thing you didn't take that hit die.
Wait, what?
Voltar is healing people up.
Okay, so I get 10?
Yeah.
Yes.
Your heal bot is at work.
Okay.
Nice.
Can I still
Alright.
use a hit die?
If you want, yes. All right. Let's move you back to the map.
$25 to go.
25 miles to go, exactly. So you guys kind of came up here. You've now
Straw
forded
doesn't
it.
need hit dice. Why is she rolling hit dice?
You guys are heading off that way.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make me a group survival roll again.
Oh, so you're listening. You're just on the phone listening to someone else.
I have no idea what's happening.
I just broke an ankle.
Yeah. I caught dysentery.
Okay, we're doing survival rolls.
Yes.
Yep.
And the group dies in the wild.
Yeah. You know,
Okay, I'll loot all your bodies and I'll survive.
as you guys rest up, you guys get a little bit of a late start. It starts getting dark, and 3 of you start arguing that north is actually that direction. And Nim and Tyrion say, no, guys, it's actually that direction. Wait, why does she get a 20? Why does she think she has advantage on survival?
She can hear you. You don't have to talk
I know.
if she's not here.
Also, you're not allowed to assume her gender.
Yes, her.
Why
Noted.
does
I
the
would
Reverends
fall
think they
for that.
have a 20?
I think we were talking about straw, not reverence, in that specific scenario.
Oh, my foot still broke. Stop.
There's a bit of a
done.
pushing match as you guys try to figure out which direction to actually go. And eventually, Hugh pulls out heads and says he's boss. So you guys, instead of going that way, start wandering this direction.
Oh, no.
And night falls, and you have yet to find the road.
It's just around the corner, guys. Come on. Let's keep going.
No, it's too dark. I can't see. I don't have fancy eyes like the dwarves.
Right.
I
Well,
think we break camp and then continue on in the morning. My leg's still a little bit sore from that things that bite. Tore a good one in my pants.
I'd like to take the evening part of the evening while I'm on my.
Yeah, so you guys are gonna try and all rest up.
Yeah, we're gonna camp in the wild.
What could possibly go wrong? Give me a sec. Find out.
Reverend sees everything.
Yes, that's.
I can also cast light.
Actually, yeah. So are you guys? How are you guys setting up camp here? We have never. We did one wilderness camp.
Yeah, we did one.
But are you guys gonna have watches? Are you gonna
Yes.
have what's?
Yeah, we have 4 watches. Everyone takes first, second, third, fourth watch.
Yes.
Oh, does Revenant sleep?
I'm gonna take the first watch and then sleep the rest because.
Oh, apparently, Revenants can take all the watches. Reverence.
Oh. Well, if that's the case, sure.
I don't trust this thing.
Let's-
I'm gonna take the first watch.
You do that.
Hugh, do
I know.
that.
I need to get my sleep.
Yes.
But I will take. I will be up for. Let's say, during the second watch to make sure that all of Hugh's trophies stop smelling so badly. I'm going to use gentle
You-
repose.
Yes, that's probably a good thing. We should start a fire as well. I would, but my survival skills are none, so I don't know how fires work. Sadly.
I'm way too stupid to be trusted with fire.
Jesus Christ.
So Tyrion,
The
you can...
Tyrion starts a fire.
Yes. I pass out asleep.
Okay, give me perception rolls from people that are staying up for the first round. Okay. And I need to make my roll.
I'm also gonna try and make the fire brighter.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's nice and bright now. Yeah. All right.
Can I roll
Wow,
perception
that's
then with advantage because there's more fire?
First roll, or first watch, nothing much happens. So Hugh decides to fall asleep at some point. Yeah.
Yep.
And
Wake
you,
up Nim before
Nim?
he does.
Just kick him, wake him up.
So I wake up
Reverence
and I'm doing.
probably needs to sleep at some point.
So I take about 2 hours during the watch. I'll do my my destinking of the heads.
Okay.
10 minutes per head.
Give me 2 perception rolls. Oh, not you. So you and Reverence. I want.
Ah.
You get a 16. Reverence gets a 12. Okay. And then what's going on for the third watch?
Well, if nobody called out, I'm not going to wake anyone.
Okay, so you're only going to get the benefit of a short rest if you don't go to sleep now. No,
Yeah.
not yet. Like it's like.
Well,
4.
no, I mean I'm just going to go to sleep unless.
Okay, yeah. So you just
Take
go
care.
to sleep. So it's just Reverence up now.
Yep.
And give me a perception, Reverence.
Reverence is going to get hit with that extra exhaustion level 1.
All right. Yeah. So you notice some birds passing and some wildlife waking up as it begins to dawn. You're pretty tired now. So yeah, you are gonna have an exhaustion, which means disadvantage on what everything basically, right? Fine. She said, fine.
I thought Reverence didn't need sleep. We're just not taking sleep.
I think she just said she wasn't going to take it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
disadvantage on ability check.
That's why you don't skip sleep.
She didn't trust you guys. All right, so everybody wakes up.
Oh.
You're pretty hungry, so go ahead and take what I guess 1 ration from last night, 1 ration for this morning.
Yep.
So mark off 2 rations, everybody, and then let's have ourselves another group survival roll.
Oh Jesus, you guys! Oh man, it's me this time. Oh Jesus Christ!
I hope you fall into the penis.
Guys, I think it's this way.
No,
No, it's this way.
No, we made a mistake. We have to go back. In this direction, that's totally the wrong way.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're going northeast from here. I think I can see the smoke from the inn. I'm sure Nim is just being completely ignored.
Yeah, the other 4 of them shoulder their packs, begin wandering off this direction. You can choose to go your direction if you so see fit, but they all seem to be. Oh, where is it? Freehand. They're going back the way they came to try and figure out where it is that all went wrong.
I thought there was a path.
There was, and you guys screwed it up and wandered off of it. Give
Why
me
can we not just
perception
follow
rolls.
a path?
It's not very well traveled here.
It's not like it's maintained.
Oh my god! Stop using wisdom things. Can I use deception? Can I roll deception?
Nope.
8+8.
I need a perception from Reverence.
Oh.
Reverence is convinced that she sees the path, but you guys know, like, again, you overrule them. You say that they're full of it, but you do manage to pass all the way to the river. You find the riverbank itself. Okay.
Okay.
It's not
let's
a trail.
follow
It's
the
not a trail,
fucking
but
river.
all right.
Please. Just keep the river on our right.
All right, so it's difficult terrain, so you guys are going to
That's
have to
fine.
move more slowly. That's right, but you guys start to move, and let me see if you guys have any fun. All right, no. So you manage to follow the river, and just as it's getting dark, you come to town. You finally see
Thank God for that.
in the distance.
Guys, I told you it was this way.
Oh gosh.
The goblins, I presume by this point we've managed to fashion some kind of hooded cloak to put over them, so
Yeah,
they don't
they're
stand out as much.
right. They're kind of staying back in there. Oh goodness.
Let's
No.
have a look. What do I have in my inventory? I have a ripped lace shirt that I'm gonna fashion into a kind of hooded, like, cloak for one of them. But
Alright.
the day it's taken us to fucking walk this distance.
All right. So you eventually come up to a collection of buildings. I just realized that this is backwards. It should be rotated. All right, it's not letting me rotate. Anyway,
It's fine, it works as it is.
so yeah, so you guys have found the barge right in. It does indeed seem to be a inn and some little trade houses right off of the river. Like warehouses. Ooh. I just disconnected. I'll be right back in. So yeah, you guys walk up. It's just becoming dark, and you guys are more than welcome to go in and knock. And
Jeb's trying to get me to stab Vol in the back.
I don't know. These people are like traders and like they'd be like they know sailors and stuff, right?
all right, let me roll perception to see if anybody heard that. Oh nope, I rolled a 4. All right, so you guys just kind of push your way in. It's fairly quiet this evening. There doesn't seem to be any boats at the dock, so there's just like the landlord, one server, a few local people.
So the building Hugh's in is the actual inn.
Yeah, this is the inn, and then this is like a trade house, and this is kind of shuttered, and you don't know what that.
Hello.
Hello? Kind of looks around. Make an insight check real quick. Yeah, no. He's just polishing glasses for you. Yeah, he says, "Oh, adventurers, great. Please come in. It's a quiet evening. Quiet. No hubbub, please." Horses. Oh, well, there's a bit of a paddock out on the next building over, and you can kind of see it out there. There's nothing in there right now, but you see a gate that you could walk them through and
Sure, I guess. I'll go and take them to the paddock. I have animal handling, and so I should be fine, I guess.
yeah, that seems plausible.
There's 8 of us, so yeah, that would probably make sense.
And how many rooms for the night?
How many rooms does it have? That's a good question to us.
Got 4 rooms currently. There's not a lot going on here, as you can see. Room and meal, call it 2 gold.
I want to buy rations. Does he have rations? Sir, do you have rations?
Certainly.
I
We
would
supply the
like-
boats that come up and down the
Oh.
river.
Oh, hit me up. How much for 6 rations?
That's a good question. I will check my handy dandy book. Pulls out a big ledger. Adventuring gear. Says what? It'll be 1 gold for 2 days worth. Well, one ration is a day. Yeah.
So 3 gold for 6 rations.
Yes.
5 silver per
Hmm.
ration.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
So that's 11. I'm buying 6. That's 14.
Can we
Okay,
can we see the map again quickly?
I'll take
Yeah.
6 as well.
That's 17. Give everybody 6, and that's 23 gold. Rev was 2. 22 gold.
I mean, there are towns between here and
Yeah.
where we're going. So it's
I
not like
am a growing lad, blue boy.
if we follow the road, we'll get to Beliard in like what, 3 days, 4 days.
I'll belly hard all over your face if you don't question my food again.
Very good then. Oh, I'll be right back then. With kind of trundles off into the back, comes back with a big cloth sack filled with food and little tokens. They're not actually keys; they're just little tokens that show you which room is yours. He says, "Oh, here you go." Now I do like to swap stories. What with all my travelers? What have you guys been seeing and up to and around? uh, uh, good one.
Have you ever heard of the Nightstone?
I mean, I think most people just call it the moon.
No, there's a town.
Let's call it. Hey, that's a good joke. Holy shit.
No, there's a town to the southwest of here called Nightstone, and it's built around a rock that is called the Nightstone.
If it's not on the river, it doesn't concern me.
I think it's sort of around the river. Oh, I have a tankard. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, did we ever
Oh!
get her name?
You did. Let me find it for you. It was
Look at all of his detailed notes. Whoa, John.
Arliosa. Yes, she is the proprietor.
Where is
She's not currently on staff, as you can see. She usually comes when there's a little bit extra going on. It's a quiet night, so she's just in her house. Oh, not that white hairy fella. That's one word, yeah. Seems to think he's a walking gift to the ladies, though, doesn't he?
He also thinks he's good at beer, and I have my travel beer.
Oh,
Have you tasted his brew?
is that some of Golden Gull? Oh, now that is something worth looking.
Things like a portable pint.
Well,
I'm back.
it does might be where he's getting ideas of calling the moon such funny names. Have you seen it? That just means you need to wake up earlier.
Think.
Sure. It's a quiet day. Oh, very well. And he kind of goes back to wiping down the tables and all the kind of drudge work. Guys, get your food and kind of go to the corner table by the fireplace.
Okay.
Reverend's probably isn't going to be much use for the rest of the day, having not slept.
They seem to start nodding off. You can't really tell because of how deep the hood is, but I have no idea what they do.
I don't know if Straw's still on the phone or not.
Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, you guys can chitter chat, or we can long rest and get to the day. Yeah, going to sleep. All right. So Reverence wanders upstairs. You hear kind of a thunk halfway up the staircase as they seem to trip and catch themselves. But
Nim's going to bed too.
yeah, everyone kind of heading off then. Yes. Well, giants and all that. Oh, I'll see you guys in the morning. Sure. A dwarf. Roof of giants. Oh, you guys are full of jokes.
Fuck you, bitch.
All right. So long rest. Everybody heals up, gets their spells back. No more exhaustion for Reverence. Yep. New day.
On the head.
Are you just gonna like
Whip it
plunk
out.
it down on the
Yeah.
bar right in front of him? All right. Roll intimidation. What is that?
That's your proof, you punk bitch.
Kind of like looks at it, pokes at it. It is pretty big. Where did you find it? You were serious then. I mean, we'd heard rumors of things happening out in the wilderness, but hadn't seen anything here. Shit.
You really heard nothing of the local goings on?
I mean, locally, we have not seen anything like this. Wow. Really? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Rocks fall.
Well. How are you guys traveling then?
We need to get into the forest to find a druid. Can you help us?
I mean, I'm an innkeep. What do you expect me to do? I gave you food.
Directions.
Oh, directions is what you want. Well, directions I can give you. What you see here, and kind of like motions out to a road that's a little off to the south. That's the Cairn Road there. It heads off kind of northwest, but not towards the high forest. That seems to be where you're wanting to go. That one you want to head off east to Wumford and then up the Desarin Road. That's probably the fastest way. I mean, the river is also an option. You can, we have boats that set in all the time. They travel all the way up to Yartar, and it's pretty decent trade back and forth. But wouldn't say it's necessarily faster, just easier. Sure. Yeah, if what you've said is true. I think we have a boat scheduled to come in a bit later today.
I think we should. I think we should take the boat. Well, at least I think we should. I do like the idea of going on a boat. We can finally see you in action. You're sailing, and it'll give me time to teach the goblins the magics.
Oh my god! Please forget about the goblins and the magic. No.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. Hey, Beto, you wanted me to show you how to make fire?
I like fire.
I can also show you how to know things.
Sounds good.
Oh, it's included in the nights in what you already paid. All right. Oh well, it's not mine. It's Arliosa's, but I just run it when it's quiet. Okay, so you guys are just gonna kind of be passing the day, waiting for things to happen.
Nim's
About
gonna spend the day teaching the goblins.
yeah, the teaching the goblins. Okay. So
Oh, also, I want to give the brew to No, actually, I'm gonna hold on to it. Never mind.
all right. So everyone's kind of doing their own thing. Actually, Nim, why don't you give me your new as you're showing the goblins, you're practicing your that one. Yeah. BRB rage. Poor straw.
What's our stop time today?
Give me your 2 divination rolls.
Oh yeah. Can I keep one of mine from yesterday?
I think you have to re-roll them every time.
'Cause that would have. Okay.
I mean, you tell me. If
No,
that's not what it says.
I don't remember, and I don't want to look it up.
Okay. So as you are fishing, Blandel, you're the first one to see a boat approach, and then kind of come up alongside the dock and put in, and you see that people start bringing off crates, walking over to the trade house. They seem to know their way around the place. They're just taking stuff in and off, and the captain steps off and starts heading off towards the inn. All right.
Okay.
Very soon, John. Yeah. Puts in. Walks up to the barkeep, and just starts bantering back and forth as his crew does its thing. That is where we're heading back, yeah? Horses, that's a bit on the tricky side, I have to say. I mean, you lot, sure. Transporting horses, that's, I mean, we could do it if we left the cargo, so we'd be losing the haul. Yeah, we could do, maybe 10 gold per head of the horse.
I think we're selling the horses.
Oh, you're selling the horses now. Well, yeah,
Not the horses.
sure. People are always looking to buy. Arlie also runs a nice establishment.
Sell the horses.
A voice says.
Mhm.
They're too big anyway.
Yeah, we should be heading out within the hour. Yeah, let me go grab her. If you're gonna selling 6 horses, That seems like something that she'd be interested in. And he walks out, goes up. You can see him out the window. He walks up to this door, kind of knocks, waits a minute, knocks again, is led inside, and then he and a kind of an older looking woman walk out. I mean, she's probably like mid 50s, early 60s. Comes in and says, "So, I hear you guys want to sell some horses."
Are these the horses we kind of stole in a way? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Keep going. I love this. Give me 2 seconds. I'll find out. For
Yeah,
you.
roll me straight up int.
Me? Okay.
Mhm.
It's not the worst, but also not the best.
Okay. Yeah, you know that a riding horse is generally about 75 gold.
75 gold. But remember, we got them free. Yeah, just be like 50 gold. Yeah.
Tell him you want 80 and then lower the price. Fine. Can do this.
Okay. I was about to make a critical role joke that none of you would get, so I'll just stop.
What? You want? None of you guys are Vex level of haggling.
No, but there's a part later on who know that you'll get to where
Okay.
spice is mentioned a lot.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So what do you want to do? You want to start at 80 and work down?
They got 0 to 60 in about
Seems to be a lot of blood on this one, and she kind of points at the one that you were riding.
Maggio! I clean up the horse.
All right. Give me a group or persuasion from everybody that's involved in the bartering here.
including me and Straw, or just those two? We were whispering. We weren't actually in the conversation in any way.
Yeah, then not. All right, 10.
Not Straw's then.
Straws, 9. Yeah. All right.
Nim needs
75
the
is-
persuasion, right? Because Nim's actually involved doing the
Am I?
cleaning.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh God! I wish I had
75
been
is-
involved. Why is
well,
he doing the barring and not me?
I have to say that. Yeah, he told you to, and you just haven't done anything. That's
I
not on
wasn't
him.
listening, I guess.
75. I won't lie to you. I think I could sell them for that much, but why would I buy them for that much? No, I'll give you 50 per
Okay.
head.
Everyone calm down. Tyrion just walks up. Okay. 75 might seem a little bit steep. I agree with you there. My companion's just going off of the retail value, shall we say. How about we start at 60? I think 60 seems reasonable. They're fairly new horses. Nothing much wrong with them. A bit of blood, we'll get it cleaned off for you. Don't worry about that. Fresh shoes. Good start. Don't have to shoe them yourself.
Persuasion. 55, and we'll call it done.
Done.
All right. 55 times 6. Someone
I
else
will
do the
pocket
math.
that. Oh, roll 20. You've let me down.
All right.
Thank you.
And then
I'll let
you know,
that.
as the ship captain is watching all this go, he turns to you, Valandel, and says, "All right then, seeing as you guys are in a bit of money, how about $5, 5 gold per head to take you off?"
Actually, we can pay half for the halflings that we've got with us. They don't take up as much space.
It's not so much the space that I'm concerned about.
I mean, it's
More bodies in the way.
less weight. Look at
More
the size of them. They're
trouble.
half a regular sized person.
It's been my experience that halflings are at least twice as much trouble as their size warrants. So.
Oh, I mean, I can guarantee you these smaller people and things will be no trouble at all for you. I will promise you that. If they are, I'll pay you the rest when we get there. Otherwise, it stays
Persuasion?
at the same price.
All right. We'll
So
do,
let's call it 5 for the normal size folk, 2.5 for the rest.
3 for the rest.
Fair enough.
All
How
right.
much is that?
Well, there's what 1, 2, 3,
There's
4
3 small
big
folk, right?
ends, and then 4. Well, Beto and Flick are small.
Oh yeah, and Hugh's small
Hugh
as
and-
well,
and
right?
Nim.
Yeah, so that's how much
So
is
that's
that?
12 there, and then 5
You-
times 20,
Use medium.
32.
32. I'll pay for it all.
All right. So says, all right, just meet me back out at the docks in an hour, and we'll set on, and won't have you guys doing too much work.
Okay, I'll take all the small folk to one side, and I say, "Be good." And I look directly at Beto and Flick and said, "I know you'll be too scared to do anything. Just keep quiet and don't panic." Why are you crying right now?
Do they have swords too?
I don't actually. No, I don't care. We're just getting on a boat.
Can't swim.
Doesn't matter. I can swim. I'll save you. When have I let you down?
When I got stabbed,
Did I get you back? Are you alive?
but the stabbing still hurt.
I mean, it's gonna hurt. That's part of being an adventurer, buddy.
I liked it better than I was the one doing the stabbing.
I mean, that's not a life to live, though, friend. You'll die eventually, and it'll be horrible. With me, you will die. I mean, look, okay, let's make a deal, right? You can stay here if you want to,
Oh no, not with these people.
okay? Or you can come on the boat and just keep quiet and not panic.
Beto turns to you, Nim, and says, "Can you show me how not how to swim? Have you seen me swimming?"
I can't swim.
You can't swim either.
No, it's
He
fine.
doesn't
We're
need
all
to
gonna
swim.
die.
Oh my god, calm down. If you don't calm down, I will make you calm down. And we remember how that went before, okay?
Intimidation.
Let me find the sheet.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. You
It'll
don't
be
have to be
fine.
scared, buddy. I'm gonna look after you.
Okay.
We're gonna make you strong. We're gonna make you brave. You're gonna be an adventurer.
Is that when I get to start stabbing people again?
Yeah. I mean, you could have stabbed someone in last time when there were all those people around you. You chose not to, friend. That's your decision.
You're right. I didn't stab somebody last time, and I got stabbed.
Yeah. So I mean, you see the problem here, right?
Hmm.
You see, it's like maths. Yeah. Like,
Math?
mean, I guess
Tell
you don't
him
even
not
know.
to stab anybody on the boat.
yeah. Please don't. Okay, you're not getting a weapon until we get off the boat, anyway. So that's fine. Don't worry about that, friend. Okay. You remember what your friends look like, right?
Yes.
Okay. You know that we're all friends.
All friends.
Good. Okay, so no stabbing any of us.
Right.
Right. Good. Flick, how you doing, buddy?
About the crew of the ship. They're gonna stab the crew of the ship.
Are there going to be more of
don't have
those
weapons.
shark land things?
No, it's fine. The river's safe.
Okay.
Promise you. Neither of you dies whilst I'm around.
Can we keep one of the horses for food?
We can't, unfortunately. No, we just sold them all, but we got a lot of money for it. And look, when we get to the other side of the boat,
haven't moved from the paddock yet.
it's okay, friend. When we get to the other end of this boat trip, I'll give you both some gold. Sound good?
And they shut up, sit down, and be quiet.
There we go. Also, yeah, they don't have any weapons, so they can't
No, they
stab
don't.
anyone.
Yeah. Yep. All right. And that's where we're going to pick up next time.
Look at my little buddies. They're so well behaved.
They haven't killed anybody yet, I think.
They literally have done nothing useful.
Also, guys,
Got
I'm very sorry
stabbed.
for that.
So I'm going to
Oh,
teach them magic, and they'll learn how to cast fireballs, and
Yeah,
it's
you're
going
gonna
to be
teach
great.
them how to cast fireball, and they're gonna set everything on fire, just like you did.
I don't have any fire spells. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, Lord.
Well, we'll start with prestidigitation.
I love these guys. I love the goblins so much because they're so fucking useless, but somehow they're still alive. And
It
the fucking
honestly is
useful one
reminding
we
me
had
of
was
Trinket
dead.
from Critical Role. Like, Trinket seems to never do anything except be wait when they're trying to fly somewhere.
Believe me, like 60 plus episodes in, that bear's still fucking useless.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it
don't
probably was
expect-
useful at like levels 1 through 3 or whatever, but
Yeah,
like
and
they
it was
start
actually
at
a
level
tank.
9. Oh,
No,
no,
like,
they don't.
that's why rangers are kind of shitty, or at least Beastmaster rangers, because your companion does not scale at all.
All right,
But no,
guys. I will catch you all later.
Okay, thank you.
And
no.
if anything occurs to you that you want done, let me know.
all good.
Also, sorry, I
Cheers.
had to leave for such a long
Ah,
time.
no worries.
For such a long time today. I'm still not done shouting.
What was it? What
You
happened?
said, see, I can't imagine you shouting because you sound
Oh, I
like
can.